What's poppin', ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having a beautiful day. And today, as shown in the title, we got the top 10 attackers currently in SS League. Now, take this with a grain of salt. Some people might have a different opinion of this list. This is just based on my personal experience of playing, fighting against, etc. So, without further ado, let's jump right in. So, at the number 10 spot, I'm gonna put Ezo. Reason being, he's long range. He does big damage when his crit is stacked. He can one-shot Roger. He takes care of Akainu. Can take care of Luffy from a distance. Is he the best at close range? No. He's long range unit. I would say that's for all of them. But I could be wrong. But skill 2 is a one-shot. Against Shanks, because only normal attacks can be targeted at only normal attacks can target Shanks and Red Hair Hockey State. So being at his long range, he could kind of keep a distance while giving damage to him. So that's why I put Ezo at the number 10 spot, in my personal opinion. So yeah, he does fairly well in SS at 100 anyway. At the number 9 spot, we got Red Sabo. With the current buff, it's made him solid. His latest buff made him solid. He's like second to Akainu. If you don't have Akainu, this is a good backup if you need one. He's red, so extra elemental damage, elemental advantage against Shanks, Roger, Odin, the hefty greens. Takes less damage if you're inflicted with a flame. He has a one-shot potential, here and there. Can't take flags. It takes him out of Mirror State. And I've seen a couple of Sabos do a little something. I'm not going to say and be like they don't do nothing whenever I see them, because I've been killed by a Sabo before. So I'm going to give credit when it's due. What I see, the teammates I've seen use him, he's alright. Me personally, I don't use him, but I've seen Sabos get down. I go up against the X's, one shot of Shanks. So yeah, he could do a little something. He could do a little damage in the SS League. Put him at the number 9 spot. It's comfortable. It's not too crazy. Now, at number 8, this might be a little controversial for some, especially Whitebeard fans. Let me explain why he's number 8. For one, he has to ramp up and play passive to even become good, like mid-game, later game. For 2, it takes too long to ramp up. Like I was just saying, to reiterate the point I first made. It takes too long to ramp up. Cool, he does extra damage to against Roger Pirates. He can one-shot Shanks. I'll give him that. He can do damage to a lot of people. Tremor, cool. But with units like Kaido, Zephyr, Shanks, shit, Roger, Akainu, all these big threats, Oti, Pero, all these big threats, he doesn't really stand out in my eyes. Like, I've never had a problem facing a Whitebeard ever, like at all. So, in my personal opinion, he's number 8. That's where he should be. He's alright. So, number 7, we got OT. The main reason I put her above Whitebeard because she has more survivability than Whitebeard. Cool, Whitebeard lasts forever when he's ramped up finally. But she takes less damage from attackers. When she has more HP, gets less damage received, has 80% status infliction time reduction, meaning if a Kaino hits you with Incinerate, it'll be done within 2 seconds, 3 seconds tops. It's more like 2 seconds. Increases damage up to 75% when attacking attackers. She does amazing. And she has HP recovery from attackers. Aside from Whitebeard only getting HP recovery from Tremor. So she has more survivability, better attacks, and so on and so forth. The problem is she's blue. That's the problem. And with all these greens running around, she's kind of in a tough spot with the current meta as it stands. But nevertheless, she's good. She can kill a Shanks. She can kill any attacker, no problem. Because attackers are what increase her shit. Now, for the number 6 spot, we got Jack. I'll put Jack here because, for one, he doesn't rely on just attackers for increasing his attack. He can attack anybody, increase his attack like nothing. His skill 1 is a one-shot once halfway stacked or fully stacked, or fully stacked. When you press skill 2, you receive damage by 70% and you nullify status inflictions. The only thing that can knock you out of mammoth form is knockback. And every time you do more than a couple of hits, you increase the enemy's dodge. But if you hit them with skill 2, you also increase their skill cooldown. So he can effectively fuck you up. I'm not gonna lie, he can effectively fuck you up. As long as he's attacking, he's squishy, but every time he does damage to you, he gets HP recovery. So that kinda makes up for it. And he has one-shot protection. Way better than OT in my opinion. Jack goes crazy. I abused him a lot when he first came out. Nobody liked him. It's crazy. Man is a beast. So yeah, that's how I feel about Jack. Comfortable position to put him in. Yeah. At the number 5 spot, we got Utah. So keep in mind, this is a movie character who won't be coming back for a very long time. Limited edition. So that in itself pushes her up in the ranks. But also, she's red. There's extra damage to green units. Can one-shot? I've been one-shotted myself by Utah. Can one-shot Shanks, can deal with Roger, can deal with Akainu, can deal with everybody. She's really nice. She has a shield that she can tank a lot of shit without being staggered or interrupted, and just move on with her life. And it can refill. If I'm not mistaken, it refills as she lands Sing Sing and attacks them successfully. So yeah, in that sense, like I said, she's nice. She's one-shot potential, can do a lot. I've seen a couple of Utahs go off in league. So yeah. Now, EX Luffy, ever since his release, he ran the middle for a while. I won't even cap. But I expect nothing less from a unit that costed $2,300, $2,300, or $2,400. Both his skills have invincible frames, meaning when he taps the skill, he's invincible and you can't do nothing about it. It's not for a long time, but in like for 5 seconds or 3 seconds during that skill animation, he can't be touched, can't be damaged, iframes. Extra long range attacks, stun, tremor. All he has to do is hit you to increase his attack. It doesn't matter what you are, runner, defender, attacker. Doesn't matter. Normal attacks increases his attack damage. But with Shanks' release, he fell off. So that's why I put him right here. He's comfortable. Good EX Luffy players can still withstand the new EX. He can still take out Akainu, can still take out Roger. Versus Shanks in a 1v1 is not ideal because Shanks wipes the floor with EX Luffy. But other than that, from a distance, if you sneakily capture Shanks or just anybody, that's really how you gotta play him nowadays. You just sneak attacks. 1v1s, not it for EX Luffy nowadays. He fell off. Now with EX Akainu, most annoying unit in the game by far. Highly annoying. Since release, he's still fucking shit up. I'm not gonna hold you. Like, incinerate weighs you down. The best tip I could give anybody if they see an Akainu, don't run away from him. If you see him and you know you're about to fight him, there's no choice but to fight him. Perfect dodge his skill 1 and or skill 2 and just wear down his 3 invincible dodges. Like, running away is only gonna make the situation worse. It's gonna keep pounding you, spamming skill 2 with the magma fist, etc. Running away is not gonna help your situation. You fight him head on, move his 3 free dodges as quickly as possible. Bang, bang, boom. Then you actually start doing damage. But yeah, man, he's toxic. Toxic unit. Incinerate wears you down. Eats at your life, little by little by little. I'm not gonna, even with all the multi-hit units, all these counters that Bandai has released for EX Akainu, he's still on top. He's still like top 3. He's still top 3. Yeah, man, Akainu just annoying as hell. In my personal opinion, top 2 goes to Roger, man. I don't even gotta explain his traits, man. You just swing skill 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100% attack buff, and you start just one-shotting the whole enemy team. I don't gotta say too much. You take too much damage from him, he heals. Skill 2, 70% damage reduction. Anytime you stun him, you give him a 70% defense buff. Anytime you knock him back and or do too much damage to him, give him skill 1 cooldown. Anytime he loses a treasure, skill 2 by 50% cooldown. Like, he got the kit for it all. If you got more health than him, he gets a nullified stagger, meaning he can swing without being interrupted unless he's hit with a knockback. So he can keep swinging at you uninterrupted. That's what like nullified stagger means. So he keeps swinging at you uninterrupted and kill you because you have more health than him. So this divine departure is really divine, and it will really depart you out of here. I'm not gonna lie. This is a long range and it's wide. Like, what you think won't hit you will get you. Never underestimate the range on that. The man, the god himself, redhead, film red. Shanks, EX Shanks at that, excuse me. This man is clean. He's at the #1 spot. He has a teleportation skill. He has a super long range skill 2. Matter of fact, in hockey state, this has so much range, it's crazy. and it ignores damage reduction, so it slaps the shit out of defenders. You can run with this. You charge it, you get invincibility frames, and you run with it, and it shoots at the enemy. You get a defense buff with it too if you charge it all the way. You nullify stun, recover HP. Like, every time you do knockback, you get an attack increase, and your third normal does knockback. And in hockey state, you cannot be targeted by skills, only normal attacks. So really keep distance from the enemy and kind of stay out of the way, because people know how to deal with that already. They just look in your direction and throw whatever they got. But it will miss if you can like keep moving, like sort of sidestep and zigzag, if you will. So yeah, I gotta put him at the top #1 spot. Also, in hockey state, if he attacks you, he puts a cap on your maximum health bar. So like, but what it is if he slaps the shit out of you for 10k, 5k of that damage is gonna put a cap on your health bar. Like if you had a max of 20k health, it's gonna keep cutting down by 50% of whatever damage he's done to you. So yeah, this man is busted. He's busted as fuck in my opinion. That's why I had to put him at the #1 spot. He runs the meta. This is all you see in SS League. This is all you see. But nah, that's my top 10 attackers for this list. If you agree, disagree, what would you change? What do you like about it? Let me know in the comment section. If you enjoyed the list I made, if you enjoyed the video, smash that like button. It helps out a lot. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Helps me with the algorithm. Helps me want to make more vids. etc. And as always, I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.